welcome back. We had a bit of technical difficulty here at the National Sports Center, but we're back. We have the you know just break. I don't have a list of the competitors, so it's very difficult to announce who's actually competing.
No, because we're having printer issues, but I will bring them back.
There's four positions here in the studio today. We're in the finals, final night of competition. Cool right now. Promise the list, official list shortly. As we are getting ready to see the start restart. We're getting ready to clear the pool now. Back underway in a minute or two. See swimmers behind the blocks. as we now have the pool clear. Have to change the angle. It's really upsetting that people see a camera that's standing in front of them. Well, soon be back underway. Having issues with printing the timetable. So we are without names at this time. And without events. Not sure what event this is either. Butterfly. And it looks like it's a 50-meter event. All the timekeepers are down this side. Lane 4. Start us on the blocks again. Another 50-meter event. It's going to be lane 4 yet again. And the boys' turn. It's up. So up with the start blocks. And they're in the pool. They're making their way down. for, unfortunately, I do apologize. I am waiting for the names of the competitors. They're having issues printing, so I can't call out any names or any events. A lot of technical issues here at the Sports Center today, but the meet continues. When you go back down there, just tell them, just stand right. And they can't tell me they can't see it because I pushed it out.
Well, they can see him. Ben just doesn't care. Just want to tell you, he about crossing out the other day.
And we're going to take a break. And hopefully, when we come back, we will have a list of the competitors. We'll be able to bring you who's doing the next events. And welcome back. We are still paperless, and we have a final underway here. 200-meter butterfly, a final. Leader's making it a turn. Actually, this is the 200 IM. Back to portion. Turn. Leader makes the turn. IM, A final, 13 and over. She has a comfortable, maybe 4 body length lead. Turn to head home. Freestyle. Comfortable lead. Claim the title. She has comfortably won that race. Second is in. Third. Top 3 are in. Next on the start blocks.
That's the Indiana. The first will dismiss LBW with the rank. Third wicket.
We have a group of females in the Cool. Turn.
Make some noise for Hector Pass Hurricane.
I am.
Make some noise for Hector Cactus. Blue Mountain, fourth pass. Start after.
Comfortable lead at lane 4. Again, we have to apologize. We don't have a list of the competitors as of yet. They're having some issues with the printer. And she's on the home stretch now. Looking strong. So you have to finish. Boys. Early lead has been established. Another IM. Okay, we have been brought a sheet. So currently in the pool, we have the boys 200 IM. I'll do this too. 12 and under boys. And in lane 4, that is Walker Smith. Walker Smith with the complete control of this race. He'll turn and do the freestyle and make his way home to take the 12 and under A final 200 IM. We have in lane 3 in second place Joseph Heron. In lane 5 we have Finn Zaposa, and in lane 6 Samuel Bernardo. But it's all Walker Smith. Comfortably win this. Comfortable win. Pick up the other contestants. Lane 5 and lane 6. That is Zaposa and Bernardo, as Joseph Heron makes his way into the finish, into second. And who will it be? Will it be Zaposa or Bernardo? It looks as if it's going to be Zaposa. There's Bernardo. So we move into the 13 and over 200 meter IM. In lane 2, Thomas Twilley. In lane 3, Joseph Moniz. In lane 4, Sam Williamson. Lane 5, Rory Shepard. And in lane 6, Ethan Smith. And during the qualifier this morning, Sam Williamson clocked 2:11.92, so he would definitely be the favorite for this. He's already established himself a lead. Battling for second right now is Rory Shepard and Joseph Moniz in lane 3 and lane 5, as turn is made. And they head back down the pool. Sam Williamson out in front. In the back stroke. And in second is lane 5, and that's Rory Shepard, who's getting a little edge over Joseph Moniz as Williamson makes his turn. Others are going in with their turn. Sam Williamson commanding lead. Gets ready to make his turn, his final turn. Sam Williamson Williamson pushing himself. There you have it. Sam Williamson in with the win. Now the battle for second. That's between Roy Shepard and lane 5. You'll see Roy Shepard there. And Joseph Munnis is in lane 3.
Here comes the Panther Panthers, led by Captain Dominic Sever. Here comes those to care for Alex Toole.
As we're going to take a break for presentations. And we'll be back when swimming returns. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We're back underway. We have girls 100 butterfly. Lane 5 has established herself. The lead is Elena Fulton, chased by Madison Fox. The 100 meter butterfly, the girls. 100 meter butterfly. And there you have it. It's going to be Elena Fulton. Next, we're going to have the 13 and over A final for the boys. 100 butterfly. As we get the wrap up of the girls butterfly. So for the 13 and over A final, we have Benjamin Trusky in lane 1, Harrison Banks, lane 2, Alec Rambo in lane 3, Thomas Cicchini, lane 4, Logan Jones, lane 5, Joseph Lau, lane 6, Joseph Monis in lane 7, and Ethan Smith in lane 8. The understarters orders. And they're in the pool. Let's see who will establish themselves as an early leader. And right in the middle, Thomas Cicchini. He qualified this morning in 58.36 and Logan Jones at 59.82. The two will battle. Without a doubt, it's going to be Cicchini making the turn first. Jones is under a bit of pressure from lane 3, and that's Alex Rambo. They battle it out for second. Jones looks like he's pulling just a bit ahead, right on the heel of Thomas Cicchini as they head the way down to complete this 100. And it is Cicchini, Jones, Rambo, 1, 2, and 3. When we come back, they're going to do some medal presentations, as this is the last night. They're going to be left with a bunch of medals. So they're going to do some medal presentations. And when we return, it's going to be the girls' 100 meter backstroke, 12 and under A final. We'll be right back. And welcome back. They are clearing the pool in a bid to get us back underway here at the National Sports Center. Just checking. We're just back here at the National Sports Center. We'll be starting momentarily again. We have swimmers on the blocks. And the competitors are back up and ready. And in the water they go. The backstroke, this is the 12 and under A final. Lane 1, Melanie Friend. Kelly Clammer in lane 2. Evelyn Faye, lane 3. And we see in lane 4, Sloan Wright has taken an early lead. Lane 5 is Charlotte Henderson. Lane 6, Vera Connolly. Lane 7, Mila Desjardins. And lane 8, Kira Slater. And it is going to be lane 4, and that is Sloan Wright taking an early lead as she leads the group back down. And right on her heels is none other than Charlotte Henderson. They are battling for this first place. In third place, it's Evelyn Faye in lane 3. But the battle is on between Wright and Henderson. Lane 4 is Wright. Lane 5 is Henderson. Lane 3 is Faye. Lane 6 is Connolly, as they battle their way to see who will be crowned the champion. And it looks as if it is lane 4. Sloan Wright takes the title. She had a time of 1:20.09 this morning in the qualifier. Henderson was 1:22.37. As we now go to the 13 and over a final. We have Paget Benavides in lane 1. We have Avery Holdman in lane 2. Zara Buell in lane 3. Alana Fulton in lane 4. Allison Stenor in lane 5. Lillian Collette in lane 6. And Evelyn Borden in lane 7. As they're in the pool. They're on the way. And we have right away in lane 4, and that is Alana Fulton, who has established herself in just a half a body length lead on lane 6, and that's Allison Stenor, as they battle their way down. See who will make that turn first. And indeed, it's going to be Fulton making the turn. She establishes a full body length and a half now lead on Stenor, and as on the inside, Buell comes up. She battles Stenor for second, but it's all at this time Fulton in lane 4. There you have it, Fulton, lane 4. The battle for second. It's going to be a tight one. And now we'll go to the boys 12 and under A final for the 100-meter backstroke. In lane 1, Marcus He. Lane 2, Luke Thompson. Lane 3, Camden Collette. Lane 4, Walker Smith. Lane 5, Kenyon Armstrong. Lane 6, Joseph Yamin. Lane 7, Nicholas Bach. And lane 7, Kelvin Holdman. They are in the pool. They are underway. We have He, Thompson, Collette, Smith, Armstrong, Yamin, Brock, and Houtman. And early establishing a lead in lane 4 is Walker Smith, but he's battling in lane 5, Kenyon Armstrong. As it's going to be they make the turn. It is Walker Smith in total control. In second place right now, it is in lane 3. Oh, no, I was going to say lane 3. It's actually lane 5. Lane 5 is Kenyon Armstrong, but Camden Collette is right. They are side by side in the battle. As there you have the first top 3. We know that Walker Smith would have won that. As we see, the next race is the 13 and over A final. And in the A final, we have Jacob Leclerc in lane 2, Rory Shepard, lane 3, Alex Rambo, lane 4, Connor Hupman, lane 5, Cameron Duda, lane 6, and Locan McClin in lane 8. And this should be a doozy, as Rambo clocked 105.59 this morning, Hupman 106.44. So look out for lane 4 and lane 5 for this battle. And they are in the pool. Side by side. Lane 6, actually, it is Hupman who has established himself a lead right away. leaving Wernbo in his wake. He's got a body length lead on him. Hopman makes the turn. He was saving it all for this evening, without a doubt. He is putting on a display. Connor Hopman, lane 5. He had 106.44 this morning, and Wernbo had 105.59, but two different results this afternoon. And in lane 3, it's Rory Shepard who is in third. And that's going to be Connor Hopman touching first. And then you'll see the top 3 are in. Hopman, Wernbo, closest to the camera. And then there comes Cameron Duda. You have lane 2, Jacob Leclerc. And we're just waiting on Connor Lorcan McLean. There you have it. We have another break for medal presentation. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We're going to kick right back in with the girls 200-meter breaststroke. And we have in lane 2, Tallulah Morris. Lane 3, Alana Farley. Lane 4, Lila Conley. Lane 5, Evelyn Faye. And lane 6, Annie Faye. And right away we see Conley in lane 4, establishing herself a lead. Taking total control. Earlier this morning, she completed this preliminary in 3:05:04. She had a very comfortable lead on the rest of the competitors. 5 competitors in the pool. She makes the turn. Come back. This is the 200-meter breaststroke. So they make their way to complete the first 100. You have out in front Conley. In second, it's going to be Faye. That's Evelyn Faye in lane 5. She'll make the turn. There's Conley making the turn. You have Evelyn Faye making the turn. Let's pick up the leaders. We have Conley, comfortable. She will make the turn and head home. We'll stay because it's Evelyn Faye making the turn. And there you have Lila Conley making her way to the finish. She's been in control of this race from the start. Right from the start, she has been in control. There you have it. She's touched the wall. We have another finisher coming in, and that's going to be Faye. She's finished. Let's see who's going to be third here. Looks as if it's going to be Frawley in lane 3. So there you have it. 1, 2, and 3. So we have 2 boys in the 200-meter breaststroke. Jamie McFarland and Maxwell Williams. as they're underway. And right away, it is Jamie McFarland who has established a lead. As it's McFarland who will make the turn first, comfortably. As you can see, Williams about to make the turn, and in fact, he has made the turn. Let's join back with McFarland. As he makes the turn to head back. Comfortable lead as Jamie McFarland over Maxwell Smith. The two this morning, McFarland clocked 2:57.67, and Maxwell Williams clocked 3:24.07. So McFarland finishing off what he started this morning in the preliminaries, comfortably ahead. There you have the turn, the final turn for McFarland. He looks comfortable, set, heading back down to the finish. There you have it. McFarland making his way. He has touched the wall. So we're just waiting on Maxwell Smith. Let's pick up Maxwell as he finishes his 200-meter breaststroke. There you have it. Maxwell Smith. As we have another break, when we come back, we'll have a host of freestyles, boys and girls, A's and B finals, 50 meters. And then I guess after that, we'll have a break, and then we'll come back and finish with, it looks like, no, we're going to finish with all 50-meter freestyles. So the sprints will end this event. The timekeepers are making their way to the other end of the pool. We'll stay here for a bit. As the cloud cover, but almost through the night. as we I think they're looking for some swimmers to come and collect their medals, prolonging the night. A glimpse of some of the medal presentation. As medal presentation continues. Should be getting ready to get back into competition momentarily. And it looks as if we're going to get back into action. We have swimmers behind the blocks ready to get going. And this is going to be the girls 12 and under B final 50-meter freestyle. In lane 1, Henderson. Lane 2, Yamin. Lane 3, Durkin. Lane 4, Friend. Lane 5, Armstrong. Lane 6, Slater. Lane 7, Haworth. And lane 8, Sepulza. Just waiting on the starters. They had some presentations where some youngsters just not prepared. It's delayed us a bit. So now we'll be back underway momentarily here. 50-meter freestyle. These should go relatively fast. We have the girls 12 and under B final, A final, and then the girls 13 and over B final and A final, and then the boys. So they're underway. In lane, you can see lane 5, Armstrong. Lane 4 is Friend. Will take the B final. Commanding lead. This morning she done it in 36:17. Again, she takes care of the field. As we have the A final, 12 and under on the starting blocks. And it's going to be lane 1, Annie Faye. Lane 2, Sloan Wright. Lane 3, Vera Conley. Lane 4, Charlotte Henderson. Lane 5, Eva Desjardins. Lane 6, it is Myla Desjardins. 7, Charlie Collins. And lane 8, Kelly Clammer. As we see, it's going to be lane 5. It is Eva Desjardins has the lead. She had the fastest time this morning of 32:10. And to her right is Charlotte Henderson. And to her left is Myla Desjardins. So it looks as if it's lane 5, Eva Desjardins. Now we're going to the 13 and over B final. In lane 1, Colette. Lane 2, Buell. Lane 3, Yamin. Lane 4, Stenner. Lane 5, Durkin. Lane 6, Leclerc. Lane 7, Castry. And lane 8, Bortoli. And they're off. And they're off. Let's see if we can sort them out. It is lane 4, and that's going to be Stenor. But it is a bunch here. Let's see if we can pick them up as they get to the finish. Now we're going to move to the 13 and over A final. And in lane 1, you have Lila Conley. Lane 2, Gabby Cicchini. Lane 3, Amelia Dunkley. Lane 4, Catherine Wedden. Lane 5, Brooke Castry. Lane 6, Madison Fox. Lane 7, Alana Fulton. And lane 8, Georgia White. They line up. Let's give you Catherine Wedden, who had the fastest time this morning at 28:81. Let's see if she can repeat that. And they're in the pool. Underway. The battle is on. Let's see here. Lane 4. Catherine Redden has a slight lead. There's a big battle for second. Battle for second. And there you have it. And this is the A final for the boys 50-meter freestyle. And let's see, I'll bring you in lane 3 is Walker Smith, lane 4 is Maxwell Williams, and lane 5 is Camden Collette. As we could see, 3 and 4 are battling it out in front. It was a tight one this morning. This morning we had Maxwell Williams 32.59. Collette was 32.69. So back on the blocks here. We have the 13 and over B final. And in the B final, the 13 and over, lane 1, Smith, lane 2, Otterbridge, lane 3, Johnson, lane 4, Wernbo, lane 5, Leclerc, lane 6, Monas, and lane 5, Fulton, lane 6, Leclerc, lane 7, Monas, and lane 8, Bortoli. And it is lane 5, Wernbo, who's established a lead. And we come to the final event of the meet. And this is the A final. Lane 1, Joshua Lau. Lane 2, Logan Jones. Lane 3, Thomas Ciccini. Lane 4, Alfie Johnson. Lane 5, Connor Hopman. Lane 6, Noah Marazana. Lane 7, Gabrielle Marazana. And lane 8, Jamie McFarland. Alexander up on the starters blocks. Bragging rights. Lau, Jones, Cecchini, Johnson, Hopman, Marizana, and McFarland. Who will be the winner? It's a battle in lane 5, 4, and 3. And that is Hopman, Johnson, and Cecchini. That is much too close to tell from here. And there you have it. The end of day 3 and the national championships here at the National Sports Center. We want to thank you very much for joining us for the 3 final nights. And we look forward to bringing you more live coverage of the many sports in and around Bermuda. With that, we say, enjoy your night.